Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I pushed my Bee to rank 30 in solo showdown and giving you the best tips and tricks on how you can push your Bee to rank 30 in solo showdown. Now let's get into Bee's stats. So Bee has 3,360 health. Now that is very low, so you gotta take that in mind that in taking into solo showdown that she is going to get almost one-shotted by a lot of brawlers, and it is going to be in your best interest to stay low and don't try to engage fights you know you will instantly lose. And I'm going to be going over the best star power to use. Right, so for this push I ended up using Honeycode, which it deflects damage for 1 second, giving her a shield where she's immune for at least a second or two. Now this star power is getting reworked in the next week, in the next update, so that's why I decided to push. And if you're thinking of pushing your Bee to solo showdown to rank 30, push her now, because Honeycomb is getting a complete rework, and this is the best star power to go for, because if an Edgar jumps on you, you at least have a chance to take the Edgar out before you die. This is also just good, just in general, just to stay alive, and this can get you a 2nd place, 3rd place, or even a 4th place finish, so it's definitely the better star power for solo showdown. Alright, so heading into our gadgets, the gadget that I used for this push was Honey Molasses. Bee drops a beehive with a splash of sticky honey around it. The bee slows down enemies that step in it. This is pretty much like Bee's super, but it's always on the map until someone destroys it. Now the other gadget got nerfed so much to the point where it only does 800 damage now, and then that's it. It used to do 3k, so if you have this one, use it because it's better. And on the mode that I was using, there was so many energy drinks, so it pretty much just stopped down the people with energy drinks. Also, this is a big counter to Leon. If he goes invisible, you hide behind a wall, you can see him, and he also gets stuck in the honey if you put it in a place where he can't hit it. Now that we've gone over Bee's stats, star power, and gadgets, why don't we just head into the first game, and I'll show you what my thought process was and what I decided to do in those games. Alright, so heading into our first game here, we spawn at the very bottom corner. Now, this is probably my favorite spawn out of the map right here. We're playing in the galaxy. Now, my first tip for you guys is to camp a little and team, because at 1,000 trophies and like 900, there is so much teaming that if you don't team, you're gonna have the entire lobby on you, and Bee can't do that. Teaming is also another good way to have your supercharge charge up, so my second tip for Bee is to have her supercharge attack always activated, because it does so much damage that if someone jumps on you, most of their health is going to be gone, and they're either going to run and you can kill them, or it's just going to save your life. Now as you can see, I'm camping here mainly because there's a Sprout there who will just kill me if I get close. But I do end up taking the Sprout out right here, but the BB takes, but I team with the Edgar over there and the BB, and I do team with the BB over there, because she's grabbing the energy drink, and if I don't, she's gonna come after me, and she has one more power cube than me. I go here, and I instantly place my sticky syrup right there, so it kind of pushes people out of my own space. A mistake I make in this game is that I let the BB get into my own comfort zone, and it ends up costing me the game right here. Well, it gives me just 1 trophy, as you can see here, because there is literally no place to go, because there's a Colt and there's another Bee that could possibly backstab me. With 4 power cubes, or 3, yeah, 4, it could instantly destroy my honeycomb right there, and I'm dead just like that, especially with the Leon there. So I'm stuck here, and now everybody's on the top of the map, we're on the bottom of the map, so pretty much all the fighting is going up there. As you can see, Honeycomb did save her life, but she ended up dying because it leaves at 1 health. I tried to move over, and then I instantly die, so let's head into the second game. Alright, so heading into the second game over here, we spawn at the bottom again. probably the best spawn for this map for me because it just helped me so much in this push. So we have an Edgar and a B over there. We get this box over here, and yeah, I placed down my honey because that is just gonna help you so much in case someone comes. It just slows them down, even if it is for a second. It still helps you in general. Here to me with my B, and I accidentally pick up her power cubes, and I feel kind of bad. We got another B over there, and we're all teaming here. And as you can see, we all charge up our supercharged attack. I charge it on this B right here. That's probably like the best reason why I was teaming, is because it helps you place more, and you can get your supercharge. Now, I'm not really a good player, so this is why I was playing like this. But also, B is really low health, and pushing aggressively could cost you a lot of trophies. Now here, the Piper almost hit me, but I used it to tank. That's really another reason why it's good, is I would have died or activated my honey code if that wasn't there. I would have gotten hit. So I pick up the thing just so I can have it, no one else can have it, I could be more of a threat. Excuse me, I hit the surge right there, but I don't end up killing him. I don't think I end up finishing him off. I think he just dies, but yeah, I don't push him because I could get TP'd, and even though I have it, as soon as it runs out, I could die. So we're going back to the bottom of the map, and our B has her energy drink and her supercharge, and she's just going for the kills. They're all going for the kills. So the surge goes down. Now it's all of us. Now I end up going for this B right here, and I end up picking the energy drink right here. I do end up placing second because, as you can see, the honeycoat saved us both, but I end up picking the win, or I end up taking the win out of that 1v1 and dying, as you can see. So that gives us 6 trophies. Now let's get into the third game. Alright, so hopping into the third game here, I see a gold Mega Crow on the top, so I just start teaming with it. We see Edgar, Bull, and really that's it. This spawn is okay. It's just you need to check those 2 bushes on the very bottom that just showed right there, because people tend to camp there, and you could just die right there, right off the bat. 10th place loss is, I think, 12 trophies, which sets you back 2 second place finishes. So you do gotta be aware of your surroundings at all times. You gotta check it thoroughly and make sure you're not playing no games. As you can see, I'm checking these 2 bushes right here, and with B, that big bush is a very problem, because you won't just hit it immediately, so it'll camp there. So there's a colt, he gets taken out by the bull. I placed down my honey right there just so it can stop anybody from coming here, and I saved that energy drink just in case anybody tries to rush me. I can pick it up, but I do pick it up there and try and push people to go fight, just to encourage them. As you can see, Leon pushing, but I don't actually push him because that wall was protecting him. I probably would have died if I would have pushed him. That Spike is trying to take out my teammate right there, and there is 3 people on the bottom, so most of the action is happening up here. And I do get a little bit close to the Spike, and I almost end up dying, so that's a mistake you do not want to do. Is you want to play pretty passive with B, because she does not have a lot of health, and you gotta keep that honeycoat to the very end of the game, just so you can get a 2nd place or a 3rd place or even a 1st place victory. And I don't do a really good job right here. I end up pushing, as you can see. I end up missing a bunch of shots here, which is something you do not want to do. I probably could have taken out the Spike, and I get really low here. As you can see, he gets taken out by the storm here. Try to heal up here. The bull does not go for me, but I go for him. He kind of tends to go for the other 2 here, kind of just inching away just so I don't get hit. Take out that, and then I try and take out the bowl, but it does go down in the storm, and I placed second place. So let's head on to the final. Alright, so heading into the last game, we have a B and we have a 0. Now, this is the last gameplay. The last gameplay that I didn't record was just a 4th place victory, which was, I was at 999, and I only got 1 trophy, finish off 1000. So this one is more important than the other one, should not really miss as much. I go ahead and do the same strat. I just placed down my honey pot right there, and there is a Rosa right there, which, if she gets into range than me, I can die, but if I keep her out of range, she can't do nothing to me, especially if I super her down. She's practically done. I just gotta make sure she doesn't get her super. We have another B over there, and we have a BB right there. And pretty much we're just sitting here. We have a energy drink on our side right here, so I'm just gonna camp this out. Maybe even pick it up. I have no idea. Probably camp it out. So we have Erdero, and yeah, I pick it up. Probably because he was going to super, and I just didn't want to. I hit the Rosa because I didn't know she was in there, but at least I got my supercharge. And Edgar escaped from that Rosa. I try to hit the Daryl, just to finish him off. I feel like he was a big threat, especially with that super. He supers onto me, finishes my honeycoat, stuns me, and my honeycoat will be over by the time his super is already done. So he is a big threat to me, especially with that super just sitting there. But I don't think he attacks me anywhere now until the end of the game. Rosa equips that super, but as you can see with that super, B just annihilates that Rosa that would have happened with me. It's just B super against Rosa is really good, especially like Primo or something, or an Edgar without a super. We all start pitching this Daryl, and he does super onto me, as you can see, and does waste my honeypot, I think. And we have this B here, and we place second. So that's pretty much the last game, and that is the final push to 1,000 trophies. So that was the last push to be to 1,000 trophies and Solo Showdown. If you guys did like the video, please like and subscribe for more content, and there will be another push in the next video.